閉じたら落ちてくガラスの迷路ひび割れた声まだ消えないまま藤た記憶誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ黒いタイピン運命に鼓動が刺さる笑うシステム感情を狂らう震えた指でログアウト先を探してるでも君の手が確かにここにある忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えていけ必殺君の声で暗いスクリプトを壊して一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を更新してく挟むく影抱きしめながら傷ついても夢を離すな一つ操られた未来君と一緒に飛び越えて交差してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろう
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, we are live, we are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do that, boys, you got to bring it in. Listen very closely. All right, first and foremost, we are very late today. And that's because it's all Wizard's fault, all right? It's all Wizard's fault. You guys can blame Wizard, all right? I'm not talking about it in a sexual way, you nasty bastards. We finally finished Halo Campaign Evolved. That's right. That's right. That's right. We finally finished Halo Campaign Evolved. It's finally over. The nightmare is over. We played a little bit later because we wanted to just get the game over with. That's really what it was. So we got it done. But unfortunately, that means another late fucking stream. But I can't stay super late today. I got a lot I got to do tomorrow, unfortunately. So that means that, unfortunately, we're going to have to skip some of the pleasantries today, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to be able to do a bigger army roll call. So I see all you beautiful fucks, okay? All you beautiful bastards. I see you. Please know that I love you, but we got to be a little bit rapid fire today. All right, we got to be rapid fire today, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make sure the topics get out there. All right, so let's lower the feltings a little bit. All right, it's not rude. We're still gonna hug each other. We're gonna hug each other right now. So get it here and hurry up and listen very closely. If you are watching over on YouTube, like the stream. Do it. Do it. If you guys are watching over on Rumble, like the stream. Do it. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, that's impossible. You're most likely a fucking communist. Let's be real.
You are gay!
All right, boys, listen. Before we get directly into donations, membership train, all that stuff, we got to get it going, guys. We got to be quick. Boys, we got a battle today. We got a battle. Let's make it happen. All right, listen. Yesterday, Maharu ended up winning. It was quite the felting, got to be honest with you. I was a little bit shocked by that, but she did end up winning. Today, we got an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this is something that a lot of you guys have been waiting for. We got none other than Amelia Rage versus Cammy, ladies and gentlemen. I was in such a rush, I forgot to put the poll out in the chat today. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'm not going to be able to put a poll out today. It is what it is. Boys, Amelia Rage versus Cammy. That's going to be the battle decision today. You got to let us know in the Super Chats, boys. You got to put the name first. Let us know. And we're going to decide by the end of the stream who is actually going to be the winner and moving on to the next round, boys. We're going to figure out who's going to the semifinals. Whoever wins today is going to face off against Maharu in the next round, boys. So we'll figure it out. All right. With all that being said, we're not going to do a Bigot Army roll call because unfortunately we got to hurry up, boys. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. It's just one of those days. We're going to get right into the membership train, Super Chats, see if there's gifted games, and then we're going to get to the content. We got a lot we got to talk about. We got Wolverine director responding. We got more GTA 6 nonsense. We got more PlayStation nonsense. We got Take-Two losing $2 billion of market cap. And we got the Silent Hill trailer gameplay, 20-minute trailer. We got a lot of shit, boys. We got a lot of shit that we got to go over. So let's make it happen, man. I see a lot of great people. I saw some people saying they're new. In the chat. Hold on. Gian says, bro, for the next poll, you should put Rockstar Games versus hackers and leakers. All right. Done deal. The poll is live. Let's go. Membership train, man. Let's make it happen.
Gentlemen, all aboard the membership train.
Remember, memberships do 7 damage now. Twisted Master is on his second day as the boss of the stream. He's in the yellow, boys. He's in the yellow.
I see the counter climbing. Everything's a promise we keep. From the lurkers hiding in the shadows to the ones who never sleep. Ride the membership train.
We're getting Super Chats during the membership train. I'm confused. I see so many yellow boys. Ali Kusanagi dropping a membership. Let's go. Teacher Conic dropped the membership on Rumble. Shout out to Ali Kusanagi and Deidre Conic, and McKee also dropping a membership over on YouTube. Wait, did you guys snipe one of the new people? What are the chances of that? That's insane. Holy shit, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for the membership support. I appreciate it. Guys, just a reminder, all right? Just a reminder, the current boss of the stream is Twisted Master. All right, he is on his second reign as the boss. And he is now on a 2-day streak, ladies and gentlemen. Twisted Master is on a 2-day streak. He is officially, I believe, anyway, on Hypnocast, the longest-lasting boss there is. He's the longest-lasting boss by a day. All right, usually everybody gets felted. Nautilus Maximus says, damn, no membership again. Thanks for trying, everybody. It's all good. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So with that being said, Twisted Master's at 450 HP already. I don't think he's going to last very long for this stream, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, let's go, man. Are we ready to do this? I'm going to resume the TTS. Let's see who started off first. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. What's the first one? What's the first one? I'm scared. Is it a direct
PlayStation
donut?
Wolverine director respawns. Is it good? Probably not. GTA 6 leaks Scat Wars. How so? Hypno will tell you. Kuh. Take 2 lost billions. That is a lot of money. Kuh. Wisnotic lore? Find out on Hypnocast tonight. Kuh.
Draconic.
Hashtag Cammy.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 4. Mr. Vegeta with the 2.
YouTube, fix your stuff now.
Thank you. Wait, what? What's wrong with YouTube? Mr. Melancholy, thank you for the 5. Voted for Camby. I appreciate it.
Well, look who the white they man dragged in.
Oh,
you gotta
no.
stop letting the real life fake lizard back blast you and blow that back out.
Wow, brother. Wow, bro. Back blasted? Back blasted. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Speedy Cake. I appreciate that. That's, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Moving on.
Rage Foos.
McKee with the
Who is
10.
on a
Thank you.
waffle
I
streak?
appreciate that. Who's on the what? Who's on a waffle streak? What the fuck is that waffle streak? Thank you for the 189. Hamar, thank you. And let's go over to Rumble. We got to check Rumble really quick. We got Draconic with a 5 for Milia Rage over on Rumble. I appreciate that. And then Draconic dropped a membership over on Rumble as well. I think he sniped a newbie. I'm pretty sure he sniped a newbie. Nice job. Let's go over memberships over on YouTube. Then we got to get into the content. We did not get a membership banger, so it looks like the Kiryu streak is dead. The Kiryu streak is dead, boys. Ali Kusanagi dropping a membership. I appreciate that, Ali Kusanagi. Thank you so much. And then McKee dropping a membership as well. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. All right, boys, we are fully caught up. Let me check gifted games. Let me check gifted games really quick, and then we're going to get into the content. We're going to go right off. Right with the fast topics.
Ultra back blasted form wizard.
What? Bro, a dare. Relax. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Relax. It's not necessary. All right, we got one gifted game from Green Lotus. Look at this guy, bro. Holy shit. Hold on. Green Lotus. Green Lotus. Look at this, man. Look at this. Talk about a classic.
Holy shit.
Talk about a classic, boys. Damn. Green Lotus says get felted. This is not getting felted, sir. This is actually quite the opposite. This is quite the opposite of getting felted, my man. Green Lotus, man, gifted the Lord of the Rings War in the North Legacy Edition. This is the game they shadow dropped pretty recently, where they updated the game. This is awesome, man. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, Green Lotus. That is definitely a badass gift, brother. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Green Lotus. What a legend. Thank you so much, man. Good. Definitely a good one. Oh, look at that, man. Commander Sonok. Right before the topics were going to start, Commander Sonok dropped the first and only 5 membership banger of the stream.
Everyone, we just got a membership banger! Banger!
And considering that's the first one of the stream,
Relax, maybe you and Wizard to relax the sus in Halo.
we were not sus in Halo. There was nothing gay in Halo. You guys made it gay, not us. Not us. You already know what that means.
かない振り向かない明日は絶対もっとシャイニー自分次第深めに合い今すぐスタートボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず
Shout out to Commander Sonok with the 5 memberships. Twisted Master is officially at 402 HP after Adair's Soto's $2 troll. I appreciate that. Guys, every single stream, look at this. I swear, every stream. Look, watch. Where is it?
Did he really fake your
this.
wizard in Halo?
Look at this. Uncle Wagyu. What did I just walk into? Brother, every stream, there's like 1 or 2 people that say, what did I walk into? And then before you know it, they're fans for life. Bro, let's fucking go. Welcome him in. Uncle Wag, welcome him in. Don't worry about it. You're never going to figure it out. You're never going to figure it out, but that's the point. That's the point. What was that super chat from Hamar? What is this shit? What is this? Let me scroll back up. Why can't I see the super chat now? What the fuck? Why is it messing with me? Oh, here we go. Did you really fake your wizard and hate? Man. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Thank you for the 189. I appreciate that. I never know what we're doing, actually. All right, boys. Listen, that's everything we caught up. We are fully caught up, boys. We're trying to hit tier 1, tier 2 as always. I'll let the TTS run for the first couple of fast topics, and then I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to get into the main topics, boys. We got a lot that we're talking about. And again, thank you, Green Lotus, for that gifted game. That is legendary. I appreciate that very, very much. And of course, the battle's going on today. Melia Rage versus Cammy. Put the name at the beginning of the super chats. That way we know who you're voting for so that the mods can keep up with it. We're going to try to be on time today so that T-Jab can make sure he can get some sleep. Poor guy stood up super late last time because we were just having a party. We were partying way too much.
Psych celebrates 29 months of membership.
What's this?
Tides of Annihilation removing physics and shift up hiring a DI specialist.
Oh my God.
Things are looking grim once again. This
Guys,
war will never end.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest? You're not going to like what I'm going to say. You're just like, nobody's going to like what I'm going to say, and that's okay because sometimes that happens. I got to be honest with you guys. This whole shift up story that's going around, right? This shit absolutely fucking stinks. It stinks, and it stinks not in the way that you're thinking. It stinks. There's something about this story, and I looked at it, and, you know, I'm trying to read it more, but there's something about this story that just absolutely screams artificial. I don't know what it is. I can't help it, but my bullshit meter is just, like, going through the roof on this one. I'm going to read more into it, but from what I understand so far, even if it's not bullshit, I want to be very clear. I just feel like people are losing their minds over this. I don't think people realize just how common that certain position is in pretty much every studio. Some studios that you even love have people that are in those positions. And ultimately, it comes down to the product for me. Me personally, it comes down to the product. If the product is good, I don't give a fuck who's there. I think people get a little bit too tied up into this shit. And I understand, like, recognizing patterns and all that. I respect that. There's nothing wrong with keeping it at an arm's length. But this is why we're in the best time in the world where we have free flowing of information, where we can wait and we can see and we can see what the game is actually like and then see if they did any bullshit and kind of call it out if they did. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we are just going way too far with this. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you want to suddenly write off Shift Up because they hired someone for a position that pretty much every company has, I don't know. I think that's a little bit insane, but you're definitely more than welcome to do what you want to do. You're more than welcome to do what you want to do. I'm going to wait to see what the game's about and then let you guys know what it's about and kind of go from there. But again, I feel like this story is being artificially pushed because everything related to Stellar Blade is always artificially pushed. Any kind of story that, like, do you guys remember the Hard R story? And you remember the whole, like, censorship story in the first Stellar Blade and all that, how he just got pushed everywhere to the moon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, that's besides the point. So that's my thought on it. Again, it's like, I feel like people are already like saying, "Oh, the game is woke. The game is this." We don't even know what the game is yet. We have no idea. From what we saw, everybody was just praising the trailer the other day. Everybody was praising the trailer. The trailer looks amazing. She looks amazing. The game looks amazing. Eevee looks amazing. Now all of a sudden they hired some weirdo, and now it's like the game sucks. Like, all right, I guess, I suppose. Can we say we told you? Absolutely, absolutely. Glow my prince. See, here's the beautiful thing. If the game is fucked up, guess who's gonna be the first to tell you? It's gonna be me, my guy. Yamato said no one was praising the trailer. People were absolutely praising the trailer. What are you talking about? People absolutely were praising the trailer. People said Eevee looked great.
No, make it gap_Steve's a few.
What?
24-hour stream.
What?
Yay, in that climate, if you don't
can't
walk
make
the
him
walk,
suffer.
you would be fired or sidelined from promotions, I'm sure.
Thank you for the 2.
Hopefully he was a closeted chud.
A closeted chud, baby. Maybe he was a closeted chud, baby.
This TTS system brings me much joy and laughter, and I'm glad you are such a good sport about it. Also can't wait for the 9-hour medieval carnival I'm going to tomorrow.
Oh, you going to a medieval carnival? That sounds awesome. Holy shit. Yamato says people said Eve was a kid and whatnot. Yeah, no. Okay, so when I say people were praising the trailer, I'm talking about people that we normally talk to were praising the trailer. I'm not talking about the fucking weirdos that were trying to make it about Eevee looking like a kid or whatever. I'm not talking about the journos that were trying to talk about pedal bait and all that, like they did with the first game. I'm not talking about them. But in any case, regardless, like I said, I will obviously let you guys know. And if there is any bullshit in the game that comes out beforehand, if there's anything that comes out that is noteworthy, you guys know I'm going to be the first one to talk about it. So, again, let's just calm down for a second. Again, people are absolutely allowed to have their opinions. They're absolutely allowed to try to recognize patterns and all that stuff. That's perfectly fine. That's absolutely perfectly fine. But again, it's like, let's relax a little. Moondoggy says it's kind of like when Hypno wanted to see more on Ghost of Yotei before he wanted to call it bad, but a lot of us knew from the first trailer. So you're going to use the extreme of Ghost of Yotei that I never praised. All I said was that I barely saw anything in the first cinematic trailer, because guess what? It was a cinematic trailer. And I just wanted to see a little bit more before I confirm my thought. And you're going to take Ghost of Yotei and you're going to compare it to Stellar Blade, Blood Rain. Just for the protagonists alone, you're on a completely different level. But okay, you definitely could do that if you want. You absolutely can. I think that's a little silly, but you absolutely can if you want. Anyway, yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not one of those people that are just going to jump on it just to jump on it, because there are other YouTubers that will do that, and then they end up getting felted 50% of the time because...
Hypnotic is a CIA gay op.
Oh, absolutely. 100% CIA gay op all day long. There are people that'll jump on the story, and then they'll get felted because the story ends up being fake, it ends up being artificial, something goes wrong, the information's not really true, whatever. I like to wait a little bit before figuring out, like, kind of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Green Lotus, I did open the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was pretty badass, bro. That was pretty badass. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. But yeah, they'll be like, oh, Shift Up is cooked. Shift Up is... Bro, if Shift Up is cooked for hiring a communications manager or whatever it is that's supposedly specialized in DEI, which, by the way, I just haven't been able to verify that, but I'm sure it's true.
Hypno doesn't jump on it. He pile drives
Oh,
it.
relax, bro. Relax. Why do you gotta be gay? Thank you for the 2. If Shift Up is cooked for that, then every company that you know is cooked for that. Guess what? Valve has it. Valve has what you would call DEI hires. Steam absolutely has that. Did you guys not remember the trailer that they showcased the Steam machine with? They had a couple of non-binary chicks in it. I'm just saying. Let's relax a little. Anyway, but no, you guys are allowed to have your opinions. It's all good. I just disagree. That's all I'm saying, personally. That is all I'm saying. I just disagree with it right now, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, Shift Up is fucking cooked. Like I'm not doing that right now. Especially since the first game was so good. I'm not gonna do that right now. But like I said, if they do end up doing some nonsense, I'll be the first one to tell you.
Hypnotic is dating Palantir's Peter Thiel.
What? Bro, I'm not even gonna. I have no answer, Gilgamesh. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. That's insane. They went woke. Oh my god. Oh. It is what it is. You keep an eye on them then. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. And by the way, who was the first person to tell you guys, just an FYI, who was the first person to tell you guys that when a company goes public, they immediately have to hire ESG mandated spots? Who was the first person to tell you that? Probably wasn't me, but I damn sure know I was one of the first people. I was one of the first people. I said, oh, Shift Up's going public? That's a little concerning. That's a little concerning, right? So, again, guys, let's just... People, the amount of people that have been, like, commenting and telling me, oh, man, did you see the story? Yes, guys, I saw the story. I'm not reporting on it yet because I need to know more. And I'm trying to find out more. But unfortunately, the world's on fire. And there's so much shit going on. I can only cover so much in a 2-hour stream. With that being said, let's have some fun today, boys. Speedy Cake, thank you for that 10. I appreciate it. Gilgamesh, thank you for the 2. Wisnotic for the 2. Gilgamesh, another 2. And is that it? That was it. All right, cool. That was it. Rumble, anything on Rumble really quick before I continue? No. Okay, cool. All right, we're good to go. Kyle, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for the jewels. Hey, yo, pause that. Fuck. I gotta... See, I don't like the word jewels, man. I don't like the word jewels because when I say thank you for the jewels, it's kind of gay. I kind of don't want to say that. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Guys, fast topic. We're going to cover fast topics. And guys, listen up. The TTS is going to be live.
All good, Hypno.
The TTS is going to be live before during the fast topics. Moondoggy, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, man. Striker says, how long do you sit on a story before you feel there's enough info to discuss it? Depends on the story. Depends on the story. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but there was at least, definitely more than one hand count. There was at least over 5 stories this year alone that I saw other people jump on and then come to find out it wasn't true or was misrepresented. And I was thinking to myself, well, good thing I didn't cover that. You know, you guys might remember some of those stories. I don't, because I just have a million stories in my head that come and go. But I know for a fact that's happened at least over 5 times this year alone. You just got to be careful, man. Information freely flows so fast out there. You just got to, you got to wait it out. Otherwise, you're going to end up with egg on your face because you look stupid. It's like, no, thank you. I'm good. Anyway, boys, let's go, man. Let's get into the content. First and foremost, fast topic number 1. Fast topic number 1, ladies and gentlemen. So do you guys remember the developer that supposedly PlayStation completely took them off of their store with zero warning whatsoever? And then the story ended up going super viral. This developer got their video games removed and their contract with PlayStation terminated as a developer.
Hypnotic is married to Peter Thiel.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Thank you for the tool. You may have egg on your face after Blood of Dawnwalker releases, and that's perfectly fine. You mean to tell me I'm wrong about a video game and it's actually good and I get to play a good video game? Holy shit, that is terrible. That is actually awful. Fuck. That's so bad. What am I gonna do with myself? Fuck. Anyway, so this particular developer got completely essentially taken down from PlayStation. Had no idea what was going on. They ended up posting about it on X. It ended up going viral. And ironically, they posted today an update that I wanted to share with you guys. They posted, PlayStation has restored my access to the developer account and allowed me to continue working. My games will remain available for purchase, and I'll keep releasing games for PlayStation as well. Thank you for all your support. So out of nowhere, this is like the weirdest thing. This is why I firmly believe that a lot of these decisions are being done with AI. You know how YouTube likes to take down videos incorrectly? They false flag videos all the time. People's channels get basically nuked sometimes because the AI fucks up. I think it's happening over here as well, which is crazy. Because if we're talking about something that's contracted, like a publisher agreement, an actual contract with a company, I think that's insane that it could just randomly happen with no warning whatsoever and then also get restored with no reason whatsoever. It's just kind of weird. You know, I think what happened is this guy, he makes video games that could be somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Somewhat misconstrued for like shovelware, but it's not actually shovelware. His video game has like a 97% positive rating. Is one of his video games is actually fairly successful, at least for an indie developer anyway. So he's not like he's not exactly a shovelware developer, but to my knowledge, PlayStation has been erasing a lot of supposed shovelware games from their store, and he might have got caught up in the mix. You know, I think he might have got taken down by some level of AI or something like that. I don't really know. But anyway, at least he got his shit back. So good on him. I just wanted to give you guys an update and kind of go from there. So let's go. Where else we got? Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, next topic, boys, really quick. We got another situation. So I don't know if you guys are aware. We're going to talk about it during the GTA segment. We're going to talk about the GTA segment. Witcher combat was below average too. Who gives a crap? Who gives a crap? Wait, why would you not give a crap about that? I'm confused. Why are we talking about The Witcher? Are we talking about Blood of Dawn? You really are like on the Blood of the Dawnwalker stuff, aren't you, Presence? I noticed you mentioned it like a lot. You mentioned, are you really looking forward to that game? Is that what it is? Like you're really excited for that game?
Days ago, I hope him wrong and it's good.
You got egg on your face. Take Modiak, wife no lube.
Yeah, it can't say lube, bro. Oh, no, you purposely spelled it lube. You purposely spelled it lube. Why would you spell it lube? It already says lube when you type lube. I like how you guys are purposely misspelling things to make Ruckus sound even more, let's just say, accurate. That's hilarious, bro. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. He said just to make damn sure. Just to make sure, of course. President said it's made by the director of Witcher 3 and has tons of good developers. Yes, I'm very hyped for it. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing. But just keep in mind, just because you're very hyped for it doesn't mean that you're right or wrong on anything. You're just hyped for it. So don't let it blind you, and don't let it think that you could just go around and like try to get like supposed gotchas on people or something like that. When I'm very open to being wrong on video games. Are you open to being wrong? It doesn't seem that way. It doesn't seem that way. It kind of seems like no matter what, this game is going to be like your game no matter what. Whether it's bad or good, it's just going to be good in your eyes, you know? So I'm just curious, that's all. No hate. I'm just curious. All right, let's keep going. So, guys, in terms of yes, and I'm not trying to dug on you. I like you in your show. I have to call balls and strikes. Balls and strikes. Okay, I mean that's fine. No problem. Again, I as long as it goes both ways, right? So like if the game ends up being buggy, glitchy, full of Euro jank, all the typical shit that comes with games like that I've called out before, are you okay if I call that out again, or am I just gonna be like forced hate or something like that? That's the only thing I'm curious about. Because I'm always down for being wrong. Oh, Sanguine, come on, bro. Don't make that gay. Don't make that... God damn it. That is not gay, bro. Just because I said... You know what? Because I said both ways. Because I said both ways. Electronic. Hypno's a giver and a receiver. I can't even have a serious... Man, fuck you guys, man. I'm just saying normal shit. That's not gay. Look at this guy. A says he's bi. Look at this. Fucking hell, bro. I can't. I can't. You know what? Straight to HR. I didn't even do HR today. You're all going to HR. All of you.
I didn't mean it.
All of
Sit your
you.
bigot butt down in the chair so we can tell you how racist you are, you disgusting chud.
It's insane, bro. Just trying to have a segment. It's crazy. Guys, listen up, man. So we got another leak situation. This is bad. This is bad, boys. So listen, we already know the Dust Bloods got leaked, supposedly. That's what was said online, but again, I'm not reporting on it because I don't know if it was leaked or if they actually put out gameplay, but supposedly it's been leaked. I saw the gameplay. They said it was leaked, but again, Twitter likes to use the word leaked, even if it's not a leak, because it helps it go more viral. Whatever, anyway. So, GTA 6, Dust Bloods, I've seen all the gameplay, but apparently an entire video game has gotten leaked, and this has happened so many times, bro. This has happened so many times. Guys, Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy. You guys remember this game? I had zero interest in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the game that looked like the, what was that fucking terrible game that I played? What's that? What was that terrible video game that I played? Something like, Awakening with the Indian chick. What was the name? Guys, help me out. Unknown Nine Awakening. Unknown Nine Awakening. There you go. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Handy. Appreciate you. Unknown Nine Awakening. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So this game, looking at this game, it reminded me of Unknown Nine Awakening. And the thing is, like, I've played a Plague Tale. I actually don't mind the original Plague Tale. But this one looked totally different. It looked completely different. It looked very similar to Unknown 9 Awakening. So I was like, you know, it's like, I don't really, for me, I had zero interest in this. I don't even think anybody wanted me to review it, to be honest with you. Is it by the same devs? I'm actually not too sure about that, Sam. I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't, just because of how drastically different it looks. But, you know, again, I didn't mind the first one. I didn't play the second one, Plague Tale. But the first one was fine. It was fine. So this game got completely leaked. 1 week before the game is going to release, Residents of Plague Tale Legacy has leaked in full on PC around 1 week before its official August 27th release. The complete game is already circulating online. This already happened to Beast of Reincarnation, which leaked 3 days before the launch early this month, and also Forza Horizon 6, which we covered the other day as well. Several games have suffered major pre-release leaks in 2026. Something is really going wrong this year. So you gotta start to question, right? You gotta start to question. You gotta start to wonder, why is this happening? I said this the other day, right? Well, not the other day. I said it like a couple of months ago. But when we were covering Forza Horizon, that was like the third game, because I think Lego, was it Lego Batman? No, not Lego Batman. I forgot what other games got leaked around the same time. But I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? With all these video games getting leaked, there's clearly something wrong here. Yeah, Dead Stranding 2 got leaked like 48 hours on PC before it actually released. So I'm like, what's going on? Are we at this point? Is it incompetent developers? Is it just really bad security? I think what a lot of it is outsourcing. I think a lot of the problems right now is that there are very sensitive files that are being trusted with outsourced departments and outsourced companies, you know, like Indian companies or whatever. It's very similar to what's happening with Grand Theft Auto right now. Kind of similar to what happened with, with Discord and whatnot. There's a lot of this going down. A lot of these companies are using outsourced work, and this outsourced work is getting, they're compromised. They're compromised, right? Like in terms of, sometimes it may be malicious, sometimes it may not be malicious. Somebody could fuck up or something and their computer gets, you know, a virus or whatever.
But Hypno, going all digital is better.
Yeah, right? Clearly. They said going all digital will prevent this stuff. Going all digital will prevent this. Yeah, sure. Blackbeard, thank you for the 5. So I think, I think realistically, this is just getting so ridiculous to the point where I have to question, like, are you just okay with this? Like, these are the same companies that are using Denuvo, by the way. These are the same companies that are paying like $30,000 a month to use the Nouveau on their product. And their games are all getting leaked. They're all getting put out there. I find it to be kind of ridiculous, you know? So anyway, I just wanted to cover this because it's another game that got leaked. Do not be surprised because what are we? We're a little over halfway through the year. I guarantee you, bro, we're probably going to see another few, probably like 5 to 10 leaks before the year is over. It's really bad. So we'll see what ends up happening. But anyway, that's basically that story. And then, guys, we got another death in the video game industry. I remember asking about this game. I remember talking about 2XKO. And I remember covering the fact that the game's player count just completely plummeted. And I remember that people were telling me at the time that the game was doing fine, that it's got a pretty strong player base, dedicated player base, whatever. And I was like, bro, I don't really know how that's true, man, because the numbers just don't really support that. Well, 2XKO, if you guys don't know what 2XKO is, that was Riot Games' fighting game that was based on their League of Legends franchise. 2XKO, that fighting game, is now officially concorded, ladies and gentlemen. They made the announcement earlier today. They said, with a heavy heart, 2XKO team shares an update about the future. Active development will officially end in December. The final content patch is going live in October. The servers are going to stay online, but in-game purchases that were made before August 20th will be refunded. So at the very least, you're still going to be able to play the game, but they basically Destinied it. Instead of saying Concord, it's more accurate to say Destiny. They Destiny it, right? So they're stopping all development on it. The game is gonna stay where it's at. They're never gonna do anything else with it. They'll keep the servers online for a little bit of time. I don't think it's gonna be online for very long. And you cannot buy anything in the game. They're gonna be dropping all content that they had planned for the game in October. But at the very least, the game is preserved, which is nice. It's nice for the people that actually enjoy playing the game. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. I also think that Riot Games is gearing up to put all their investments in their upcoming MMORPG. I know they're still making an MMORPG. I know this has been in the works with Riot Games for a long time. And it's going to be based on the League of Legends universe. So they're probably going all in on that. And at this point, they're just taking, they're taking all useless development away and putting it probably to that team. So we'll see what ends up happening. But RIP to 2XKO. That's another fighting game that has died, unfortunately. It's DOA. Yeah, basically, it's DOA. All right, boys. That's it for the super fast topics. Let's get into a couple of the main topics. We're going to start off right away with this one first. I'm pausing TTS officially, boys. Don't forget, we do have a battle going on today. It's Cammy versus Melia Rage. Oh, shit. Twisted Master's at 358 HP. I didn't even realize that. 358 HP. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, boys. Let me pause this. Guys, we're going to talk about kind of PlayStation, but not really. Not really. Okay? Not really. Where are we at? Here we go. Guys, we got to talk about Silent Hill Townfall, ladies and gentlemen. But there's one thing I want to mention before we look at this brand new trailer. For those of you that are unaware, they dropped this trailer today, and there was an announcement that was made along with this trailer that Silent Hill Townfall is going to be another PlayStation paid-for exclusive, and it's going to be exclusive on PlayStation for the first 6 months of its life cycle, basically meaning that it's not going to release on any other console except for PC. Obviously, it's going to release on PC with PlayStation on day one. So it seems to me that this is their new strategy. It seems that PlayStation knows that people were threatening to leave the platform. So now it looks like they're taking all their money and they're starting to buy out third-party exclusivity because they themselves do not have that many first-party exclusives to try to bait people to use their consoles. So instead of making first-party exclusives like they used to, Now they're just paying third-party people to give them timed exclusives on their platform to try to stop people from going over to Xbox or even potentially Nintendo, depending on what the game is. Here's the trailer for Silent Hill Townfall. Let's check it out. I'm very curious about the game. We'll take a look at it for a little bit, and then we'll move on, boys. But I am a Silent Hill fan. I've always been a Silent Hill fan. I do not like the fact that they're going first person with this game. It is very off-putting. But let's see what they got. Yeah, Sony's basically becoming a supervillain.
I need you to come back to the town and put some things to rest. I've tried, but they need to hear it from you. They'll listen to you. I know it's a lot to ask, but it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town. Let me know, Simon. We can make this right.
No, that's how the music sounds. That's how, chat, that's how the music sounds. So I don't know if that's like them, but I don't know. All right, here we go. Getting right into the game. A crime on our community. This town is ours. We need the truth. We need justice. Is this a fucking protest? We're starting the game off with a protest?
Come back to me. Let me leave here. I can't do this much longer. Let me go home. Let me go home.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the first person thing, I'll say this. I'll say this real quick before I continue. So I can make the distinction that the first person thing I don't like for certain franchises. Silent Hill, I don't like it. Resident Evil, I don't like it. I didn't like when they went first person with Resident Evil 7. It doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy the game for what it was, but I just didn't feel like I was playing a Resident Evil game. I felt like I was playing a horror game that was using the Resident Evil name to it. If they would have just named it something different, it would have been fine. There are certain video games, especially horror video games, that I've gotten used to being third person. So this first person viewpoint, I'm just not really a big fan. I was kind of hoping they would give us the choice, kind of like with Resident Evil 9. That's one thing I liked about Resident Evil 9 is that they gave you the choice to play first person or third person. I feel like that would have been beneficial here. I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm pretty sure they're not. I think it's first person only. So that's a little bit annoying, you know? But anyway, let's keep going. I mean, visually it's stunning, but I'm sure, I mean, that's the easy part. The graphics are the easy part.
Come back to me. Let me leave here. I can't do this much longer. Let me go home. Let me go home.
At least they got the fog right. They definitely got the fog right. The fog looks really good, so that's a plus.
Come back to me. Let me leave here.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to find the houses in the video. I see.
The house and the signal.
This gameplay feels highly curated. Like it's almost like a tech demo gameplay, you know? Like, it doesn't feel natural is what I'm trying to say. Urgent. This is not a circular.
Zoe?
Well, again, I'm not saying it is a tech demo. I'm just saying that they're playing it like one. Very tech demo-y movement. Like, it's never natural. It's always slow, methodical. It's meant... Wait, what? An organ transplant? Is that a fucking organ? Jesus. What are we doing? I have no doubts that it's going to play like this, though. I have zero doubts. There are video games that look exactly like this, that play like this, so I have no doubts it'll look like this. I'm just saying, like, these trailers, they have, like, very weird movement. But they purposely go slow because they want to show up every little detail. And they play in a very specific way because they want people to have certain reactions. If this game gets a third-person option, I would be immediately way more interested. But again, that's me personally. There's some people that are like, they don't care. But for me, Silent Hill was always third person. Resident Evil was always third person. Two AA batteries. Even the sound effects are a little bit different. Konami's trying to do this weird thing with Silent Hill now where they're trying to turn it into like this yearly release kind of a thing. So many of these Silent Hill video games are going to be very different from each other. They're going to be featured in different locations now. They've completely abandoned the original Silent Hill lore with the town and everything like that. Now Silent Hill is basically an essence. It's no longer the actual town. It's just a fucking, like, it's an entity, you know? And it's going to be happening in multiple different locations. And they did that because they didn't want to be restricted to having to figure out a story for a yearly release in Silent Hill, the town itself. They couldn't figure out a story for every year release, so they had to expand it to a worldwide thing for them to be able to do that. And what they're doing is they're alternating like Resident Evil, so they're doing a mainline game and then they're doing a remake. And then they're doing another mainline game or a remaster, and then another remake. You know, they're alternating. Every year they're alternating. I don't think it's gonna be like, I don't see how they could do this for every year, honestly. I just don't. I don't see how it's possible. It might be possible for the first few years, but it's gonna run out pretty quick. I know they're remaking Silent Hill 1. Blooper Team is remaking Silent Hill 1 right now. So this game's gonna come out, and then Silent Hill 1 is gonna come out probably the year after. But yeah, I don't like the fact that they brought it outside of Silent Hill. I think it's pretty annoying. Are we gonna see the first monster? There's always that infamous scene in Silent Hill where you see the first monster.
What the hell is that?
Is that it? He just ran away. Wait a second. So hold on. Let me pause this. So you saw this monster. You saw a monster with a straitjacket and an axe for a face. And your reaction's like nothing? Nothing? You have no reaction? You have no like fear? You just like let's go to the back of this store. What the fuck? What are you dead? Are you dead inside? Is it because you see more violence in Chicago? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? It just doesn't make any sense. Even James had more reaction when he saw his first monster. You know what I mean? Every character has always had like a pretty decent reaction at their first monster, but this guy's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I've seen worse in the Bronx. You know, it's like he don't care. Or maybe to be fair, chat, to be fair, maybe what we're seeing right now is not his first interaction with the monster, although I kind of feel like it is because this looks like the beginning of the game, but maybe it's not. So maybe by the time he gets to this point, maybe he's already used to seeing the monsters. I don't think it's true. I'm just trying to think outside the box, personally. Oh, that's interesting. So you could use the machine to see the monster. You can see through walls with it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You can see through walls with it. That's also kind of cheating, but whatever anyway. Oh. He's got his first weapon, boys. A prepaid power card. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That little machine see-through thing is kind of cool. All right, let's see some combat. No combat. What was that death animation? What was that? Wait a second. Why did he flop like that? Why did he flop? Because I guess he's so heavy in the head, I suppose. He just flopped stiff. Wait, hold on. That was funny. He was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Fuck.
That's great, dude. That's great. The attack animations were kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're a little bit bad. They should probably work on that a little bit. You know, realistically, if it's a survival horror video game, the combat's not gonna be super intricate. I don't know if this game is gonna have guns, by the way. I think they said that the game is gonna be melee focused, or at least minimal guns or something like that. I don't remember though, to be fair. Like, I know Silent Hill F didn't have any guns, but that's because they were going more for a melee focused Silent Hill and like an action horror game, which was a little bit weird. But this doesn't seem like it's going to be an action horror game. It definitely seems slower. More along the lines of Resident Evil 7, but without the guns, probably. You might get a pistol. You might get a pistol. This looks really good right here. Did I say Ireland? I thought I said Scotland. All right, here we go. Another one. Oh, there you go. Pistol. There you go. Bro! Why did he die like that? Why did he die like that? That's so funny. Dummy in the chat says those things have always died like that. Bro, when I played the original games, they had a little bit of a freak out moment when they went down. I don't remember them flopping like a plank. It's been a long time, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I remember everything. But I don't remember them flopping like a plank like that. But, you know, whatever anyway. I remember them kind of, freaking out, like spazzing out and stuff. And then eventually they would go still. I remember that. This part looks pretty interesting. I like this part. I don't totally hate it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But again, it goes back to the Resident Evil 7 aspect, right? Where Resident Evil 7 to me was a really good horror game. Really good horror game. But as a Resident Evil game, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? This looks like it's gonna be probably a really good horror game. But would it feel like a Silent Hill game? I don't know about that yet. It definitely looks a lot better than Silent Hill F. Way better. Which is kind of sad to say because I was really excited for Silent Hill F. And then I found out it was an action horror game and I was like, oh, that's kind of gay. That's not what I wanted from Silent Hill, you know? See, that's really cool. I really like that. However, my only concern with that radio is that it removes some of the fear aspect of it, because if I could just peek corners with a radio and I could see through walls, then I'm never gonna just accidentally run into something. It kind of removes a little bit of the fear aspect regarding, you know, a horror game. If I'm just running around with fucking aimbot, you know, in my radio, where I could just see through walls and shit, I don't know. It's cool looking, like it's a cool mechanic. I just don't know how it's gonna work for a horror game. I'm sure there's more to it than just what we're seeing, though. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, it removes some of the surprise element. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I like the ambient music. It's pretty good. Oh, is it freaking out now? Yeah, look how far you could see these. You could see enemies from super far. Even in the fog behind gates and everything. I don't like that, dude. Now that I'm seeing it in action, I don't like that. It removes the suspense. Bro, he's two-shotting these things, bro. There's no way the enemies are that easy. What was that reaction timing, brother? Oh, he's out of ammo now. Oh, they switched to another scene. I mean, the visuals are really good. You're definitely gonna... Like, the atmosphere seems it's very well done. Super dark. Oh shit, he locked him out. What the fuck? Yeah, it seems like, honestly, it seems like they balanced the entire game around the wall hack, which I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really digging that. I'm not digging that. Like it's the wall hack removes a lot of the suspense from the game, and it just seems like at any given turn, that's what they want you to use is the wall hack. So I don't know, man. Interesting design choice. Just I don't know if it's for me personally. I would have to see how it plays out, but yeah, I agree. I think this is going to be a halfway decent horror game, but in terms of a Silent Hill game, yeah, I don't know. At this point, I just have to accept that Konami's idea of what a Silent Hill game is not what it has been for a long time. I should have, I kind of had that feeling when it came to Silent Hill F, and this game is kind of solidifying that, where they're just doing like fucking anything at this point. They're just doing anything at this point when it comes to Silent Hill. So it's unfortunate. Silent Hill used to have a great lore to it. Really, really just amazing world building, amazing history to it with the town of Silent Hill. It was always so interesting to go back. Because when you go to Silent Hill as a new person, Silent Hill embodies essentially that person. So you always have a different experience. There's some relative like same themes, but you always get a different experience. But this is like this and Silent Hill F are just they're just so different. And just not in a good way. I think the wall hack is what's throwing me off the most, personally. Again, I don't hate it. I don't hate the way this game looks. That's how it ends, really? Jesus fucking Christ, seriously? I don't hate the way it looks, but this basically confirms a lot of my initial thoughts about the game regarding the calling it Silent Hill. It definitely confirms a lot of my initial thoughts. So I'm going into this with pretty reserved expectations. So we'll see. The game releases September 24th, so it's a little over 1 month away, or a little under 1 month away. It's almost there. Almost there, boys. But that was basically it for Silent Hill Townfall. And again, just a reminder, this game is officially a PlayStation exclusive for 6 months. It'll release on PC day one, but it will not release on Xbox or anywhere else for that matter until 6 months later, because PlayStation is paying exclusivity on third-party titles. That seems to be their new strategy. So, congrats, Sony. I guess you could have it. I don't really know what else to say other than that. Silent Hill Downfall. That's actually funny. Guys, let's resume TTS, and then we're gonna get into more content, boys.
Old man's Konami, they put a trace. That's crazy. Plot twist will be like SH.
Thank you for the
but it's
tool.
the whites.
Oh, dude, you think it's gonna be like activist
One
based?
thing I don't like, it's just too bright red.
Do you guys think it's gonna be activist based? I mean, think about it. The first thing that they showed you in the trailer was a protest. It was like a protest. It says, whatever heart this town had has stopped. This town is ours. We need the truth. CEO, like the canceling out of CEO. We need justice. The town is ours. Let the fairies in. Justice for Southwell at the bottom left there. It's interesting. You know, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. The real horror is having to look away from your phone to see monsters. Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. We'll see. Let's keep going. Merval, thank you for the 2, brother. Appreciate you.
This new
Adair, thank you for the
Silent
2.
Hill is yet another game that uses horizontal latches on all the doors instead of actual doorknobs. Latches didn't become widespread until the 1990s.
Damn.
The house in RE7 is a prime example. It's an anachronism I see no one talking about.
My man brought up history. He's like, well, actually, these doorknobs are unacceptable. Fuck them. Secret Final Boss with the 50. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, Secret Final Boss. You legend, man. Guys, Twisted Masters at 300 HP, boys. We're almost there. We are almost there. Thank you, Secret Final Boss. I appreciate you, brother. Mervov, let's go, man. What do we got? Oh, Silent Hill, for sure. Resident Evil became a little convoluted. Silent Hill just got completely butchered. For sure. Completely butchered. 100%. Why is it not reading the TTS? What happened? Did it break? Who broke it? Who broke the TTS? Who did it? Secret Final Boss, was that you? Was that you? Did you break it? You absolutely broke it, didn't you? Let me see. I might have to reload it or something.
Hashtag Cammy.
You know that beautiful Cammy White smells like lemon polish?
Lemon polish. Mr. Vegeta, thank you for the 5. I appreciate the vote for Cammy, my man. Merval, for some reason, I didn't read it. I guess because you had the word killed in it or something. I'm not sure. But thank you for the 2. And yeah, I think it's definitely Silent Hill in that regard. But you could definitely argue for both. So depends. Let me check Rumble really quick. We got Torinol with a 2. Silent Hill Townfall. What, did someone drop a town on it? Not gonna lie, the name feels dumb. Well, I'm sure it's tied to that activist thing because remember they were like, this town is ours. Give us our town back. So Townfall could be a literal meaning where the actual town itself fell for some reason and just got completely destroyed. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm making it up as I go along. I have no idea. Deadeye's Lock with $1. 2XKO was struggling. Never thought I'd see this game get the almost multi-versus treatment. It was struggling pretty bad. It definitely was. We talked about it not that long ago, and I mean, this is where we're at. T-Jab says we're 121 away from Tier 1. Thank you, T-Jab. I appreciate that. Deadeye's Lock with $1. Silent Hill has the Boo and Adam simulator. Holy shit. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. All right, we're fully caught up, guys. Let me check Gifted Games really quick because I don't have notifications on, so I don't want to miss anything. I don't think anything came in. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, guys, ready to talk about GTA? You guys want to talk about GTA, boys? Let's talk about GTA. Let's pause the TTS. Guys, we got to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, ladies and gentlemen. Things have gotten worse. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how is that possible? How did it get worse? Well, needless to say, it's the internet, and things always get worse. Guys, we are at nuclear level destruction, where it has been confirmed, okay? It is absolutely been confirmed without a shadow of a doubt that the leakers that have been leaking Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay, they absolutely have a build of the game. There is no doubt about it. I'm going to explain why. I can't show you, but I'm going to explain why. So the leakers ended up uploading a video, and this video was of the main character shooting the wall, right? And when they were shooting the wall, they were using the bullet damage on the wall to spell out the word leak as an L-E-E-K. You guys know that the people that are leaking this game are called CyberLeak, L-E-E-K, so they literally spelled out their own word in the actual video, proving and showcasing that they have a build of the game. Not only that, it has been rumored and pretty much confirmed for the most part that the build of the game that they have is the PC version of the game, supposedly. Again, these are all like rumors. I'm just telling you the information that I know right now. Needless to say, this is a pretty big deal because this is like, okay, first and foremost, they're leaking a game that Rockstar has been trying to nickel and dime people with, obviously, and they're taking away their moment, number one. And number two, if it is in fact the PC build, they ended up getting felted by the build that they tried to delay PC players of because Rockstar themselves feel like console has always been their home. So they like releasing the game on console first for a year or two and then eventually releasing it to the plebs on PC because, you know, they want extra money. Realistically, what it's about is because Rockstar is really trying to double dip. Rockstar is trying to make it so that people that can't wait, people that have no patience, people that end up getting completely defeated by FOMO, they end up buying the game on the console, and then they end up buying it on PC, the platform they actually want to play it on, when the game comes out on PC a year or two later, so they double dip. That's what Rockstar is really trying to do. That's really what it's about. So with all that being said, let's now talk about this supposed build that is out there right now, and we're also going to cover a couple of other things related to this, because if you guys are unaware, the leaks have been so bad that Take-Two has now lost a little over $2 billion with a B in market value following the GTA 6 leaks. Some investors have lost a little bit of hope in Take-Two, so they have been pulling out in the amount of a little over $2 billion. So let's go over this. So we got an article that says GTA 6 leaks go from bad to worse for Rockstar as the new footage suggests that the leaker has access to a playable build, and some fans are melting down about and worried about spoilers just 3 months out from the launch. Now, last I heard, they're threatening to leak the entire story of the game. We talked about this the other day, and apparently there's been a couple of other leaks that I haven't been able to verify yet, so I'm not going to put it out there. But as of right now, there are talks about them leaking, I believe, Jason's story. Again, I don't really know what's going to happen there. I have no doubts in my mind that this is probably going to happen. We're going to end up finding another Last of Us situation, Naughty Dog situation. It's going to be bad, boys. I've been telling you guys for the longest time. It is definitely going to be bad. So anyway, more footage has surfaced online, and while there's some discussion about how old the builds shown in the clips are, guys, these builds are not old. I want to take that cope and throw it out the window. This build is not old. This build at the minimum is from 2025. Like middle 2025, around there. This build is not old. You have people that are trying to cope and say that the build is from 2023. It's not. It's from 2025-ish, give or take. Not only did they leak the gameplay showing the gun shooting the wall and spelling out the word leak, but they also ended up showcasing a 2-minute plus video of them flying over the entire map, or at least a major portion of the map. So they showcased them flying over the map, and they showcased how some of the buildings have in-game ads on the Titantrons, you know, that stuff. Like they have built-in ads showing. Now, I don't know if they're real-world ads. They might be in-game ads, but regardless, there's ads that play in some of the city segments, some of the buildings in the game, all that stuff. It's pretty highly detailed. I'm not going to lie to you. But then again, Rockstar usually does highly detailed maps. Let's be honest here. So that's really not shocking information. I think the funniest thing about all this is that people are shocked that the leaks have given them just more GTA. As if you were expecting this to be something different other than just more GTA. GTA 6 is going to be a prettier version of GTA 5 with a bigger map. I don't understand why this is like a shocking bit of information. Anyway, so Jason isn't just shooting aimlessly though. Using bullet holes, the person in the clip spells out the word leak, an obvious reference to the CyberLeak name, which doesn't just serve as a watermark, but also an apparent hint of what the leakers might have their hands on. Even if this is true, some elements remain up for debate. Namely, it's still not clear exactly how old this build is or how extensive it is, as it may not be the entire game. There's also the question of whether this build is in the leaker's hands or if they're receiving footage from it from someone else who has access to it. But obviously, neither outcome is good for Rockstar. So let's keep going. Number one, there's a story that's being shared around right now that the streamer Aiden Ross has apparently revealed that he has paid CyberLeague $350,000 for a copy of GTA 6 after confirming that he actually owns it and is planning to reveal his rating to his viewers live on Kick. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this story is completely bullshit, okay? Why would this man admit to a damn near federal crime at this point would be the weirdest thing. I highly doubt that's true. I'm pretty sure it's just clickbait. Let's not fall for this nonsense, because I'm pretty sure that's all it is. This guy does not have a build of GTA 6. He would not admit to paying literal hackers $350,000. Otherwise, Rockstar will be coming down on his ass. No pause intended, because it will be brutal. There's absolutely no way this is true. But anyway, let's keep going. I just wanted to bring that up for those of you that are watching. Now, guys, $2 billion in market value. Now, when it comes to Take-Two, obviously that is not that's not a large amount of money for Take-Two, but that definitely is a lot of money. $2 billion in market value. They're probably going to make it back at some point, because people are going to see the stock dropping and they're going to join in, try to buy it cheap and hope that it rises back to where it's, where it currently was. I'm not surprised, but this is $2 billion with a B, and it's very clear that the world is reacting to these leaks, right? There's no other reason for them to lose $2 billion in market value other than the fact that the leaks have scared off some of these investors. I'm just being honest with you. Otherwise, it would be no other reason. Now, guys, we now have an official second party. Now, this has, for the most part, been confirmed. This is insane, boys. We have a second hacker group, and this particular hacker group has shown online that they have a build of GTA 6, and it is the Xbox version of the build, ladies and gentlemen. They have the Xbox version of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, again, this has been relatively confirmed, okay? I'm not saying like 100% confirmed, because I don't think anything is 100% confirmed with this story. But from what I saw, this is pretty much confirmed. They have an Xbox build of the game, and it's a fairly recent build of the game. So at this point, I think it's safe to say that Rockstar is heavily compromised. Heavily compromised. And then you kind of have to bring up the story again of how Rockstar fired those 30 developers. They were part of a supposed secret Discord group that was sharing information about the game. A lot of this is starting to slowly rear its ugly head, where you're starting to realize there's so much more to this. We don't even know. Like, this is really bad. Really bad for Rockstar at this point. And there are claims out there that I'm not 100% sure on. I saw that they were naming somebody as somebody who was working with the hackers. They named some Indian guy that worked for Rockstar India, and they were claiming he's the one that that leaked it to CyberLeak. I don't know if it's true, so I'm not gonna report on that yet. I don't know if that's true, but there's a lot of reports going around that the breach came from Rockstar India, supposedly. Supposedly. Take that with a grain of salt for right now until we know more information, but that's supposedly where it's coming from, ironically. And this is why I keep bringing up, why are all these games getting leaked, right? We've been talking about this for many months now. This year alone has showcased an ungodly amount of leaks, right? Beast of Reincarnation, Dead Stranding 2 got leaked, Forza Horizon 6 got leaked, that Plague Residence, whatever it's called, game got leaked. These games are all getting leaked, and I truly believe it's because of outsourcing. I think these companies are more so relying on outsourcing now more than ever, and these outsourced departments have access to some of these really sensitive files. Let's just put it that way. I really think it's starting to affect these companies, and it's just so ironic to me. So anyway, we have a second hacker group that is involved now, but the shills are coping, guys. They're coping so bad. We got to cover this. So the shills are coping so bad about the Rockstar situation that they're starting to make up memes about it. They're starting to make up like fantasy responses in their mind. Now, again, I'm not saying this person's a shill. I have no idea who they are. I'm just saying I'm starting to see a lot of the shill accounts that we went over the other day that are posting things like this, which is basically a fantasy in their mind of how they wish Rockstar would respond. Check out this photo. An update to the Grand Theft Auto 6, an extended look that will premiere on Netflix. After recent online events regarding GTA 6, we have decided to change the content we'll be revealing in our extended look for GTA 6 on Netflix. Instead of showing you more content for GTA 6, considering you already got a bunch of that over the past few days, we'll be live streaming the police raid and capture of the hacker known online as CyberLeak. Stay tuned for more information on that. You know what's really sad about this, guys? What's sad about this is that this image has caused people to go on Twitter and claim that the hacker has been found and caught. I'm not kidding. This person, reports indicate that CyberLeak, the GTA 6 leaker, has been apprehended. Brother, people are believing the memes. They're believing the memes. They want this guy caught so bad. The shills want this guy arrested so bad. I think they want him arrested more than Rockstar wants him arrested at this point. It's insane. They haven't caught him. The guy is literally, he's been flat out taunting Rockstar even after these statements have been made. I know they want to believe this, but it's not true. It's not true. Guys, ultimately, what I want to say about this whole situation is that these leaks have proven that the builds are real, number one, and these leaks have proven that they have an active playable build that they're actually threatening to leak at any given moment, and they can actually do it. And I gotta be real with you, I think they probably will. At this point, I think the damage is already done. I think Rockstar, there's no coming back from it. It really doesn't matter. At this point, people have seen enough about the game to remove a little bit of that FOMO. At this point, Rockstar either has to respond or they just have to release the extended look on Netflix. That's really their only two options. I don't think they're ever going to catch this guy. He's probably in some other country, Russia or some shit like that. Who really knows? But I don't really think they're going to catch this guy. At this point, I think they should just acknowledge it. Stop pretending like it's not real. Stop pretending like, none of this is happening. It's very clearly happening. Let's just be honest and upfront about it. Talk about how much you despise it. And then put out the trailer and then just go from there. That's really all they can do. Because they're not going to pay any ransom. The hackers don't want ransom. The hackers just want Rockstar to basically admit that they're pieces of shit. That's really what it comes down to. As sad as that is, that's kind of what it is. They put out this entire statement over on X. I'm not even going to bother going over it, but they put out a bunch of commandments. I went over it the other day, where it's like they want Rockstar to apologize for no physical media and stuff like that. I had to cough, sorry. So realistically, guys, that's basically it. Grand Theft Auto 6 is officially in the hands of hackers. And what they decide to do from here, I guess we're going to find out. But I do know for a fact it's going to get even worse. Still sick, sorry. All right, I'm good. I had to cough. I'm good. Still sick. It's like 1% there. It's because I'm yelling too much. It's 1% there. I'm good, though. I got ahead of myself. I'm not muted. I'm good. I'm good. I forgot to get water. I'm dead. It's fine. All right. TTS, boys. Let's go. TTS, where are we at? Here we go. Here we go.
That GTA Netflix special is felted and it's funny.
It is. It absolutely
Depending
is.
how bad, do you think they
Think
prolong
that too.
it?
No.
Full game
No.
from 2025 on a PC? Why keep delaying?
Because for them, they want to focus on the console release so that they can
Million
maximize
rage.
profits. That's really what
I
it
got
is.
5 running. Grab your 40, let's get keyed. I got 5 running, fucking with that Indo weed.
What kind of fucking rap was that, bro? What the fuck was that? McKee, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's crazy. Yeah, they're basically explosive. Thank you for the 249. They're focused on maximizing profits. And they know for them, they have to get it within the first year. Because once they drop the game, and once all the normies lose their mind, and they go buy the game, and they realize they were hyped for the same thing they've been playing for the last 10 years.
Why are there Wookiees in detention?
Uh-oh.
The stormtrooper kept their numbers down. Hopefully, he will be back.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Frozen Dark, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. That's really what it's about. They got about a year to maximize on that FOMO marketing, and they release it on PC once they feel like the FOMO is basically over. That's kind of what they do. So, all right, let's hold on. All right, let's pause CTS. We're good over on Rumble. I got 2 more topics I want to go over. 2 more topics I want to go over. First and foremost, I want to go over Wolverine. And I also wanted to go over another PlayStation story. Which one should we do today? Which one should we do? Fuck it, let's do Wolverine, man. Let's laugh at Wolverine. I want to laugh at Wolverine, guys. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Let's laugh at Wolverine. Rockstar is even going to be more greedy when they release online. Oh, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. They're talking about, there's even rumors. Again, these are rumors, just so you know. There's rumors that Grand Theft Auto, the regular game, is going to have a subscription tied to it. That's their end goal. They want to get to a goal where they start charging the subscription to play regular GTA, not even just GTA Online. So ridiculous. Anyway, we'll see. Guys, we got to talk about Wolverine yet again, boys. So, guys, we talked about Wolverine the other day. And the Wolverine situation it's pretty interesting. It's being overshadowed right now by the GTA nonsense. But everybody was talking about Wolverine for at least a few days to almost a week. And none of it was good for the most part. Now, the director of Marvel's Wolverine has finally responded to all the backlash. You know, and this is when things usually get pretty good. I'm curious what he has to say about it. I'm curious if he takes a narcissistic route or if it's just like wait and see kind of approach. I'm curious overall. But before we do that, one thing I do want to go over is this video showcasing the new outfits for Wolverine. Because they showcased the deluxe edition outfits, guys, for Wolverine. And boys, I don't know what's going on, man. But this one got me dying, bro. This one got me. The Incredible suit got me dying so bad. I was laughing, man. He just looks real special. He looks real special. So anyway, Insomniac Games, they ended up posting, they said, look sharp with Marvel Wolverine's Digital Deluxe Edition. Get access to exclusive suits and claws, including designs inspired by legendary comics and original looks designed in collaboration with Marvel artists. Yeah, that's not exactly my favorite Wolverine suit. It's pretty damn hilarious looking, but let's check it out anyway. Here we go. My God. If that scene was already bad, bro. That scene was already bad. And now you got small ear Wolverine. Just, oh man, this is rough. This is so rough, man. The Age of Apocalypse suit is cool. I do not like the Incredible suit. It's so bad, bro. I do not like it. I do not like it. It's so bad. It really is just so bad. I don't like it in this game. Maybe it's his model. I'm really not sure. I just don't feel like they're doing it justice, personally. It's pretty bad. But anyway, so let's go back, after laughing at whatever the hell this scream was. let's go back and see what's going on here with the director. So, the director of Marvel Wolverine's Mike Daly opened up about the recent backlash towards the game after extended gameplay showcase drew criticism online. Since the internet is the way that it is, of course, this gameplay footage was instantly subject to intense scrutiny, sparking no end of criticism from players online. There's a bevy of viral posts poking fun of this most recent footage, some of which I've included down below. You know what I love about this? I love that journalists will take very specific instances of really bad fan reaction or really bad gamer reaction to a certain video game for reasons that are obvious to everybody except for them. They'll take those moments and they will gaslight you and tell you that this is the internet and it happens to every video game. When we literally just got the Black Myth Zong Kui trailer and nobody is unhappy with that for the most part. Nobody's unhappy with that. If all we do on the internet is shit on things and overly scrutinize everything, and we just hate everything, then why is it that Black Myth just released their trailer and everybody's so excited for it? Why is that? It's almost as if there's a reason why people are having a certain feeling about this particular game. But they'll gaslight you and tell you, oh, it's just every game. Every game is having this this problem. This is just how the internet is. No, this is how your internet is because you guys are releasing absolute garbage usually. And then you're trying to gaslight people and convince them that they're totally not looking at shit. But anyway, there's a bevy of viral posts poking fun at the most recent footage, some of which they've included below. Logan, remember to use your adamantium vision to sniff out his trail of Wolverine particles. That's pretty funny. Why does Sabretooth sound exactly like this? Logan following a red scent trail to catch the hand was one major talking point among critics, instantly sparking comparisons to the divisive yellow paint that often guides players in modern games, as was a heated argument between Wolverine and Sabretooth. People weren't happy with the voice acting here. Hold on. I really got to get water. I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying. As was the heated argument between Wolverine and Sabretooth, people weren't happy with the voice acting here. And the aforementioned Sentinel boss fight. One particularly damning tweet compared footage from this brawl to a boss fight in the 2007 PS2 game Ben 10 Protector of Earth, while another bemoaned that it was too similar to the 2009 X-Men Origins game from nearly 20 years ago. Again, what is the problem with this? Like, what is the actual problem with this? Why is it bad that people are saying, hey, man, you know, maybe after 20, 25 years, maybe we should try to change it up a little bit. Like, maybe we don't go the safe route. Like, maybe we can add something to this typical, big boss at the end of a cliff boss battle. Maybe change it up a little bit. You know, like, why is that a bad thing? Why is that bad to say? I don't understand. These criticisms did not go unnoticed. Speaking with The Gamer, director Mike Daly seemed to be at peace with the backlash, even welcoming it as a sign that the studio is doing something right. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is, this is going to be good. Hold on. Wait. In a somewhat concerning admission, Daly said that the Insomniac is pretty used to these kind of responses, calling it a good problem to have, and remarking that such reactions come with the territory when making games based on people's favorite superheroes. Okay, fair enough. And while he knows that Insomniac can make a great game that a lot of people love, it won't stop critics from finding stuff to complain about. Finding stuff to complain about. So basically, like, we just can't, we can't criticize, we can't call out some things we don't like. We're just finding things to complain about. Interesting. I rest easy about this, knowing that our goal for the game wasn't necessarily to accomplish these things that people complain about. Our goal really was to focus completely on making the best game for the character. See, I'm okay with you saying that. The problem is then I would have to question, do you really think you succeeded, though? Do you really think that with today's modern technology in 2026, this was the best Wolverine video game that you could possibly have put out? I really don't feel like you would say yes in a truthful manner. I just don't think, like, how can you say that this was the best Wolverine game that you could have possibly put out? with all the available technology, all the supposed skilled developers you have, this was the best one you could have made? I don't know about that. IGN also got a chance to sit down with Insomniac for a massive interview all about the game, with insights into combat, etc., 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 etc. Mitchell Saltzman remarked that Wolverine's combat absolutely nails the spirit of Wolverine and is very fundamentally sound, saying he was impressed with what he played, but noted that it's still unclear if the gameplay will hold up over the course of the entire campaign. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll be honest with you guys. So, I don't mind what he said. I think that it's a little bit smug, but I don't mind what he said. Ultimately, you know, it's kind of like a narcissistic way of saying, I'll let the game speak for itself kind of a thing, which is fine. I don't mind that. But, again, realistically, I don't think people are just finding things to complain about. I think that's an unfair way to put it. And I think that's a typical, like, you know, Western game developer, Western gaming journalist kind of mindset, where they're like, oh, these people are not being serious. They're just looking for things to complain about. This is not real criticism. They're just looking for things to complain about. They just want to complain. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case, man. I think people are looking at this and they're saying, this is it? Like, this is really the best that you had? This is what you could come up with? Considering your legacy as Insomniac? Granted, you're not doing so well lately, but still, like, this is the best? I don't know, man. I don't think so, personally. I would expect more. But I guess maybe my standards are too high. I have no idea. The Insomniac that I used to know, like, think about it. Not even that long ago. The same Insomniac that made Spider-Man 1, which I feel like is damn near a masterpiece. The first Spider-Man is an easy, like, 9 out of 10 for me. You guys made that game. We all saw what you did with Spider-Man 2. Miles Morales was like that in-between over-glorified DLC game. We saw what you did with Spider-Man 2, and now you had an opportunity to come back with one of the most masculine characters in Marvel Comics, and this is the Wolverine that you brought. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that personally. So, in any case, that's basically it for Marvel's Wolverine. I saw these suits. I laughed my ass off. I'm kind of curious what the comments are. Incredible. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't unsee it now. Oh, no. I cannot unsee it now, bro. No. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? What's wrong with you? Who did this? Go to HR. Who did this? Hanjawar? Go to HR, bro. That's so bad, dude. It's so bad that it's good. What is going on? Why'd you do this? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is why you can't check the comments, bro. This is why you can't check the comments, because the moment you do, you just get derailed. This is such a... Oh, it's so bad. Wow, man. Wow, man. Send the whole internet to HR. You remember the HR meme where it's like HR wants you to spot the difference between the two pictures, and then it's like it's the same. It's the same picture. Yeah, it absolutely, bro. That's crazy. I am just, oh man. Chat, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. This is so accurate. This shit is so ass. No, stop, man. Jesus, stop. They won't stop. They won't stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Insane difference. Look at the difference, man. Look at the difference, man. What a joke. Now, granted, obviously, it's a real person, right? So it's Hugh Jackman. I get it. But, like, what a difference, man. You know? Oh, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is not what AI was for. This is not what AI was for, man. It's pretty accurate, actually. It's pretty accurate. Oh, my God. Boys, we're cooked. We are absolutely, positively cooked, boys. So anyway, that's basically it for Wolverine. It's hilarious. It's more cope, and this game is going to release. It's going to get talked about for 2 weeks, and then it's going to die. It's going to go away. The ability for these games to last longer than just a couple of weeks is almost non-existent these days, unfortunately. So that's basically it, boys. All right, resuming TTS.
Rockstar wants to double dip or triple dip.
They want a quadruple dip at this point. Adair, thank you for the 2.
Like a wrestler with downs.
Thank you for voting for Cammy. Appreciate it for the 2. And yeah, I would agree.
The Wolverine doesn't even look menacing.
Nope.
I look more menacing than both Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Sabertooth.
I'm suing you for that image.
Thank you for the 5. No!
For suffering.
No, don't do
Hashtag Cammy.
Moondoggy, don't do it. Thank you for the 2. Alex Kuznagi, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it, you crazy bastard. Speedy
Players are just finding things to complain about. Haha, no, we are not looking at the video forensically like, say, Sherlock Holmes. We are using our Mark I eyeball models to see without blindfolds.
Blindfolds. Blindfolds. That's pretty funny. Speedy Cake, thank you for the 20. I appreciate that. All right, boys, listen, here's what we're going to do, man, because it's almost, we got 10 minutes to 12. Guys, T-Jab's got to go to bed. We're going to do the waifu battle now. Twisted Masters at 248 HP. We're not even at tier 1 yet, nor tier 2. So we're going to have to, I don't know, we'll see. But if we do manage to hit tier 2, most likely that's going to coincide with Twisted Master losing his boss status. So we'll see. So let's have the waifu battle. Let's have some fun. There is no gaming stream tonight with Leon because I have a lot of stuff that I got to catch up on. I got a lot of stuff I got to do tomorrow, unfortunately. So I cannot stream with Leon tonight, sadly. I want to, but I can't.
Cammy Whites. Lord of have mercy.
Mystic Vegeta with the 5. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Voted for Cammy. I'll cover the PlayStation story tomorrow. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of what it is, because I'll have it for tomorrow. The story is that apparently Sony's coming up with a new patent that is going to discuss the possibility of AI that will basically, and we talked about this before, that will basically do pretty much everything in the game for you, and that is going to let you sell your player data to the AI in order to train it. So yeah, needless to say, they're doing opt-in selling of your data to train their AI systems. This company is a massive red flag, bro. It's a massive red flag. So we're going to go over that tomorrow. But until then, boys, let's do the waifu battle. Let's play the song because we didn't get a song yesterday. The waifu battle's Milia Rage versus Cammy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's figure out who's going to win and move on to the semifinals. Let's make it happen. Here we go.
You should live stream Lord of the Rings War in the North Legacy Edition.
You never know, Green Lotus. Thank you for the 5.
Curtain drops, the crowd goes wild. Steel in the air, cold-blooded smile. Bell in the dark, now choose your side. Tonight, the weak don't get to hide. Train for the fire, born for the pain. Hands on the ropes like pulling a chain. One ring, one crowd, one brutal scene. Step in the lights and prove what you mean. Hear that roar, feel the shake. No one leaves without a name. The waifu battle, bring the thunder now. The waifu battle, knock the whole house down. Raise your head. Let the
That's enough, boy. Add this pan for me, cook.
The waifu battle, we take it all. Flash of a boot and a snap to the jaw. Paint on the canvas, blood on the floor. Eyes like a
Boys, wow. Wow, some crazy shit just went down with Grand Theft Auto, boys. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Anyway.
Hashtag Cammy.
I got nothing but 1543 to put here.
Mr. Vegeta, 1343, you mean? Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out to Mr. Vegeta, voted for Cammy. I'll let you guys in on it after the waifu battle. Guys, it's crazy. I think the hacker's about to be found. I think the hacker's about to be found. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Anyway, let's go. We got to figure out a winner for this, man. TJ's got to go to bed. Come on, boy. I got to go to bed, too, boy. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Cammy's is...
Milia Rage.
Oh, shit, McKee, let's go. 1845. Twisted Masters at 190 HP. Milia Rage versus Cammy's heating up. McKee with the 1845. I appreciate that. Is the battle that close? Anytime McKee does a weird super chat like that, it's because the battle's close. PC Explosion with a 5 says Cammy, my favorite Street Fighter character. By the way, I won't boycott Blood Rain, but I'm surely gonna hold my wallet since it's reviewed and proven untainted by people I trust, perhaps you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that, brother. That's a smart thing to do. Honestly. Let me waste my money so you don't have to. That kind of a thing. Deadeye's Lock with a 4. Milia Rage, Rich Tier 2 for T-Jab, overworking hard. Perhaps, we'll see. T-Jab says Milia Rage is at 52.45 and Cammy's at 46. Milia Rage is beating Cammy? Is that for real? Is that for real, boys?
Milia.
It actually is for real. Kiteman with the 9.99 for Milia Rage. I can't believe this is happening. This is crazy.
Hashtag Cammy.
Oh boy, my second best behind Jackie Chan Lee.
Why is Mickey voting in the waifu battle?
Also, RIP to 2XKO.
Mean Mark, thank you for the 12.55 for Cammy. David Vest, thank you for the 5 for Milia Rage. And yes, RIP to 2XKO. That game is dead. It's dead. Boys, one more round. One more round, ladies and gentlemen. This is very shocking.
Cammy.
This is extremely shocking.
Cammy, I can't deny the simping.
Wow.
Milia Rage.
I didn't think Milia Rage was going to do this well. This is actually a battle right now. This is close. Second round. Let's go. Janarthis with 25 for Cammy. We got a fight on our hands, boys. We got a fight. Shout out to Janarthis.
Milia Rage FTW.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Janarthis. Thank you for the 25. Light Red with the 199. I appreciate that. McKee with another 12.56 for Milia Rage. I appreciate that. Beautiful Zexel with a 10 for Milia Rage. He's joining McKee. They're joining forces. Twisted Masters at 107 HP. We are in sniping territory. His days as the boss are over. They're over. It is game over. Almost. We'll see. Almost. T-Jab says Tier 1 finally got reached. Let's go.
Hashtag Cammy.
Mean Mark with the 826 for Cammy. These are really weird numbers. D-Draconic with a 2 for Milia Rage over on Rumble. Appreciate you. What is going on right now?
Milia Rage.
McKee with an 827 for Milia Rage. Let's go. He literally countered Mean Mark by 1 penny. That is so petty, bro. That is so petty, bro. Green Lotus with a 10 for Melia. Is she in the lead? And we just hit the 50 super goal. Holy shit, guys. The Melia fans are actually showing up really hard right now. This is insane, boys. This is actually insane. Guys, Twisted Masters at 79 HP. This is almost over. His reign is almost over. It was quite the reign. 2 days. He got 2 days. It's pretty good. Final countdown. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
FIT. 40K girls.
Hey, joining the sniff sniff. Wolverine and goblins.
Holy shit. Wait. Craziness just went down. Waiting for lag. Waiting for lag. Waiting for lag. Waiting. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Time out. Hold on. Yo, I swear to God, bro. Trey tried to become the boss. He tried to snipe it. And Mystic Vegeta was literally like 0.2 seconds faster. Mystic Vegeta dropped a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger for Cammy and says, fuck it, 40K girls. I will do that. I will do that. Just give me a second. Mystic Vegeta, you fucking legend. And then Trey Burkhalter, the complete crazy bastard that he is, he dropped a $300 Red Boy Gigabanger for Tifa because he's a troll. And he wants Warhammer, Redheads, and Goblins. But Mystic Vegeta wants Warhammer, so we're going to have to change that. Jesus Christ, man. This fucking guy is the biggest. He's the biggest troll in the world. By far. We're going to get to that. Anti-Federalist Pain.
GG's, thank you chat and Hypno, I kept my word. Hypno, cheers to your favorite happy ending in Halo lol.
Twisted Bastard just donated $5, bro. He was watching the chaos the whole time, dude. The whole time he was watching it. Anti-Federalist Pain, the legend over on Rumble, dropped a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger for Cammy. And he said, no reason, just want to cause chaos. Bro, the trolls are out in full force today. The trolls are out. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. And then Deadeye's Lock for a $3 voted for Melia Rage. Jesus Christ, man. All right, boys, listen. That was a lot of Red Boy Hyper Giga bangers, all the bangers in the world that are possibly imaginable. So we're going to play the Red Boy Hyper Banger clip while T-Jap's counting everything up. Twisted Bastard, thank you for the direct donation, $5. You were an amazing boss of the stream. You were absolutely amazing. 2 days. 2 days as the boss is pretty legendary. That's the longest streak that we have so far. And guys, we need to, before we play the Red Boy clip, we need to welcome in the official new boss of Hypnocast. I don't know how long he's going to last, but Mystic Vegeta with the $100 Red Boy became the boss with 1,021 HP, although he lost 300 pretty quickly because of Trey Burkhalter. Welcome in the new boss, ladies and gentlemen. Mystic Vegeta. Shout out to you, my man. You're an absolute fucking legend. And let's see what ends up happening from here, I suppose. Let's see what ends up happening from here. Where's my new boss clip? There we go.
We must defeat the boss of Hypnocast. To battle! Yeah!
Shout out, Mr. Vegeta. That's our new boss, ladies and gentlemen. All right, with that being said, man, we got red boys everywhere. Did the numbers drop? Did T-Jab drop the numbers? Let me check. Let me check before. Nope, not yet. All right. Red boy Hyperbanger, let's go.
Hyperbanger!
Shout out to Mystic Vegeta holding it down like an absolute fucking literal boss. Appreciate you, Mystic Vegeta. Can't wait to see what happens in the future. T-Jab with the numbers. Hey, shout out to the Milia Rage people, man. You guys actually held it down. You guys held it down. It was only the last second did things change in the favor of Cammy. But you guys held it down, man. Milia Rage was at 113.27. And Cammy was at 298.03, which means the winner and moving on to the semifinals is none other than the one and the only Cammy. But of course, it was close for the entire time, Nautilus, until the end. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Let's go. That was a good fight. It was a good fight. Coping and seething to the max, boys.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that is it, boys, for the waifu battle. You absolute fucking legends, man. Who's the next one up? Let's see. We finished this bracket, didn't we? Let me see. Yeah, Milia. Okay, so Cammy's going to face off against Maharu. I got to fix that side. I forgot to move Maharu over to the semifinals. So this side is done. So now we're going to start off next week. We're going to start off Morrigan versus Kasumi. Marie Rose versus Katana. Android 21 versus Bon Jeanette. And then Felicia versus Chun-Li. Guys, listen, I'm telling you right now. Everybody needs to show up for Felicia versus Chun-Li because both of those waifus have an insane amount of simps, okay? It is going to be bad. it's going to be real bad. We'll see. We'll see about that one. But yeah, good fights coming up. And then we will have the semifinals and then the finals. We should be done fairly soon with the tournament. Not bad, boys. Not bad. Mystic Vegeta, thank you again for the $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger. And then speaking of Hyperbangers, we have evolved to the Giga Banger. Boys, Trey Burkhalter. I'm not going to lie to you, and you guys know this is true. I am absolutely terrified of Trey Burkhalter being the boss. I am absolutely like, the fact that Mystic Vegeta snuck in that Red Boy right before Trey got the $300 Red Boy. Guys, I am actually terrified of him being the boss. First off, for those of you that don't watch Griffcast, you don't even know what's happening over on Griffcast. Panthra is the boss of Griffcast, and he's a literal menace to society. He's a literal menace to society. That man healed 300 plus worth of damage in one stream over on Griffcast. He's going on like a 3-day streak over there. That man's literally insane. And Trey Burkhalter is going to be way worse. I'm actually terrified. You guys haven't seen the Joker version of Trey Burkhalter. You've only seen the very nice man who uses Biden all the time and sniffs people. That's basically what we've seen. Trey Burkhalter with a $300 Red Boy Giga Bangers. Insane, man. Unbelievable. Let's give this man the clips that he wants. He deserves it.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy Hyperbanger.
Guys, the GTA shills are so desperate, they're starting to spread fake doxes of the people involved in the Telegram group for the leaker. It's so bad. This GTA story is getting wild, man. It's getting dangerous. It's getting crazy. I don't have baby oil to pass around.
Bitches, let's bring the ladies in!
Guys,
I know you've got something.
McKee, that's crazy. Guys, some YouTubers are complaining over on Twitter about getting their YouTube channels suspended and taken down because they were sharing the leaks of Grand Theft Auto 6. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. Natural selection is absolutely a thing. Absolutely a thing.
All right, boys, we got another
Unfucking believable.
Hyperbanger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Unfucking believable. Oh, they were monetized, Violence. They were monetized. Trey. Shout out to Trey Burkhalter. Thank you, my brother, for the $300 Red Boy Gigabanger. I fear the day of your boss reign. We were almost there. If you would have landed that, you would have overhealed by I think 250. So you would have started off at like 1250. You would have started off at like 1250 HP. That's a scary thought, man. That's scary. Anti-Federalist Pain also dropped a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger, but he didn't tell me what clip he wants. Or am I just missing it? He already said goodnight. Did he say what clip? He did not say what clip he wanted. Oh, he said 40K, but we already played 40K. Does he still want 40K or did he leave? He might have said goodnight already. Fuck. All right, well, Anti-Federalist Pain, thank you for the $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger. This is for you, my man.
Hyperbanger!
I'll give everybody's favorite clip. You thought it was going to be the banana, didn't you?
Let's bring the ladies in!
You thought so. Come on, you gotta have faith in me, man. Green Lotus, I do not, but that is not a bad idea. Duke Nukem as a super chat voice is not a bad idea. I might have to look into that, my guy. That might show up on the next stream. Do not be shocked if that shows up on the next stream. I'm just saying. Guys, what insane support today, man. Seriously, thank you guys so much for everything. I cannot say thank you enough. The GTA 6 stuff is crazy. So let me show you. I'm going to cover this tomorrow. I already have it bookmarked. Hopefully it stays up. Hopefully it stays up. Look at this. Look at this. Look what's going on. You guys are going to have a sneak peek. Look at this, guys. I don't know who this is. King Julian? Who is this? Your no BS source for GTA 6, Red Dead, and Max Payne? 3,000 followers? Yeah, I don't know. My investigation on GTA 6 leaker is done, and I have emailed all the evidence to Take-Two and Rockstar Games legal team. As much as I wanted and loved to actually reveal who we are dealing with here, full identity and all, I believe that would be doxing. Since the way I got to this guy was through a mix of OSINT and some people familiar with the matter via TG, I don't want anyone to get in trouble, so for now, I'll leave out personal details and how I obtained the information. Bro, they're out here. Bro, I don't think he has anything, but you never know. All I'm saying is that the National Defense Force of Rockstar is out here in full fucking force. Full force, bro. Like, we got, bro, it's so bad. I have never seen anything like it. There's also a video of somebody they're trying to claim is the hacker, and they're doxing him, but it's actually not him. It's been proven that it's somebody else in the Telegram group that they share. So it's like, these guys are just trying to get everybody. They're trying to get everybody and anybody, and all of this for Rockstar. Oh boy. I mean, anyway, I'll find out more tomorrow. Obviously, we're not going to talk about it today. This is all breaking news. All of this is breaking news, and it's hard to cover this stuff sometimes because there's so much changing, so much coming out at any given time. It's a lot. But anyway, we'll figure it out tomorrow, guys. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for the insane support today. I hope everybody had a ton of fun today. No gaming stream tonight, unfortunately, guys, because I have a lot I got to prepare for tomorrow. I'm already super late as it is. I'm going to get absolutely felted, but it's okay. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are amazing. Love every single one of you. Thank you for all the gifted games, donations, likes, comments, everything. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what you do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. And I will see every single one of you on the next one. We're going to go raid Cassie now. We're going to go raid Cassie. So everybody go tell her to protect her booty hole when we raid. All right, boys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
Gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you gay.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog. Or her cat was named Vagina.
Torino, thank you for the 2 on Rumble, my brother.
Vagina.
I agree.
Vagina.
It's very similar to Nintendo versus Power World.
Put a ticket in, make her gay.
The Nintendo shills are just as bad as Rockstar.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it, we eat, and make her fucking gay.
Of the black man, I bring life. 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 That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.